Are we recording?
Mm-hmm.
I always have to ask that. CNS, we wanted some music on the background. It's called As One. I'm sorry, we're both a little loopy. We've been up for quite some time. We've had some other things going on. But it was Africa USA, and I don't know if y'all remember that. It was back in, 85, 89 or somewhere in
89,
there.
I think.
86, maybe.
89.
89? 89. There you have it. But what we're wanting to talk about is don't be a dumbass, right? Right?
That's
Am
right.
I right or wrong?
That's right.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. Not to be a dumbass. About not to come back into a relationship after you know for a fact that you're going through that same deal every time, that you're always apparent, that it always constantly happens every time. And if you've been away at any one given time in your relationship with a narcissist, you probably already know, and you just don't want to admit it. And that's okay. I've been there.
I've been there.
I did it 4 times.
I did it 3.
4? You did it 4, I did 3.
No,
No,
the opposite.
She's right. I did 4.
I did 3.
You're smarter than me. Okay, but that's okay. It's okay. That's the whole point. Together, we did it
7.
So it's okay. And that's the whole point, is that every time that you are away, you need to remember that, look at what reoccurs every time.
Right.
I mean, it's consistent all the time. It's always, they bring you back in and they start to be, the persons you thought they were, or they change, and you're back into it, and you're like, oh, yeah, they're really, really changing. And then all of a sudden, boom, it always ends up back to where you were. And it's hard. And then you start doubting yourself all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I know I always did.
I did too.
I think it's because of my haircut or something. Something stupid. You know what I mean? I always just, and I pull out jokes because it's hard, and I don't know what else to say. It's one of those deals that every time you see a reoccurrence of a situation, it's always going to be end up the same result.
Yeah.
Eventually. And it could be a year down the road. They might wait. You know what I mean? It could be a month, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months. Who knows? It could be a week, 2 weeks. I don't know. But I'm saying that when you start seeing a set pattern every time, that's when it's time to really evaluate yourself. And
Exactly.
if once you are away, even if it's a day or 2, I don't know. If you want to go to your mom and dad's or whatever, and say, hey, I just want to go visit them, stay with them for the weekend or whatever. Wherever you need to go away and evaluate your relationship with them and really look at it and see just where you're at. I mean, and what's normal in a relationship. I know for me that if I leave and want to go, most of the time my significant other in a normal relationship is going to tell me, you know what, I'd really like to go with you. But if you have the significant other that says, yeah, go ahead, see you later, that might be a red flag. I mean, just start looking for different situations.
Right. Exactly.
What do you think? Have you got anything to add?
Well, I know that in my situation, I was always trying to please him, or trying to, always do something to make him happy, or always thought, oh, well, if I can just do this to make him happy, or if I can do this better, there was nothing I could ever do to please him. It didn't matter what I tried. It didn't matter. I mean, there was never anything I could do to make things better. And I always kept trying and trying and trying. And he always would manipulate and always control. And, it didn't matter what I did. I could continue to try until I was blue in the face, and nothing was going to change. And so I could put in all the effort I wanted, and it wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
It just wouldn't have mattered. But I would leave, I would go back, I would leave, I would go back, and nothing changed. I would go back, he would make promises, and within a matter of time, those promises were broke again, because he couldn't keep them. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't keep them because it wasn't in him to keep those promises.
Well, and again, I think a lot of us, and I know I felt this way, the hardest thing for me to go through this was when I finally figured out that I didn't matter.
Right.
The
hurt. The hurt of knowing that.
That I just didn't matter.
Yeah.
And it was like,
it
was
me
all
too.
like
it's like your whole life was a lie.
It was incredible, man. I've never felt that before in my whole.
Yeah, me too.
You hear about. I don't know. It was just unreal to me.
Yeah, it was very devastating.
And that was the whole point of the beginning was what I say? Do you remember? I don't either.
Well, I know that when
I got it on notes.
When I realized that he had taken 24 years of my life and that it was all a lie and it was all basically a fake life of 24 years, it was very devastating to me. Yeah,
that's what it was. I got it. I'm sorry. We're very unorthodox here, right? It was don't be a dumbass. And that's it was don't be a dumbass. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pounce in on that.
No.
That's what it was. Go ahead.
But basically, when I realized that he had taken 24 years of my life, it was devastating, and it did hurt because he had taken 24 years of my life, and my whole life was a lie, and he didn't love me. There was no love there. He didn't know how to love, and that was very devastating.
Well, yeah. Again, don't be a dumbass. And we mean that with the most softest heart as possible.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
For real. And we don't mean that like you're being a dumbass. It means that just really think about what your beliefs were before you met this person.
Right.
That you're in that narcissism relationship with.
Exactly. Because
it all changes as soon as you're with them. And before you know it, where you were as a person before that, at the end of the time, when you do figure it out at the very end, you will figure it out that, wow, you're a totally different person at that time. You had no idea that anybody could ever do that to you. Right? It scares you to death, for one. It still scares me that somebody, I was the type of guy that I never thought in a million years I would go through something like that. I really didn't. I was always thought I was that guy that could figure it out. But no, to be honest with you, I didn't know. I have a heart. I'm an empathist. And that's what they prey on. People with big hearts, I guess. Anybody that cares. That, I'm not saying that other people that they don't prey on don't care. I'm just saying that they know how to pick people that's going to benefit them in their best interest.
Yeah.
I guess it's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
For one, I'm good looking, she's good looking, so we're perfect for that, right? Just putting that out there. It's just funny. You have to pat yourself on the back all the time, every day. And I think that's what we try to do, is help each other out, pat each other on the back. We'll get through it. Like I said, we're not your regular Orthodox. Well, what is it even, right? We like to have fun and like to help people. And I think if we get a smile at everybody that wants to watch this video and help you through it, that's everything. And if you have any questions, you're not alone. We talk it, and sometimes we want to be able to go live stream and be even better. I think it'd be awesome.
Awesome.
So other people can click in or whatever, we can talk. I think would be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe even drink a beer with you on the computer or something, whatever. Or I gotta have a smoke anyway. Anyway, do you have anything?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, I think Whitney Houston said it best. Darling, we love you. So, God bless, and please subscribe it.
Subscribe and share, and let us know if you have any questions at all, and we'll get back with you as soon as we can.
Keep it real.
Have a good night.
Bye.